at the end of chapter 18. And the real question is, are they 3 Greek letters? Or are they something else? Well, if we examine what people believe they are these 3 Greek letters, the he, ski, the sigma. And they can also represent the number of 666. But there is a problem with that in that there are ancient Greek texts which have in that place he, deca, and sigma, which is 616. And you come to a whole different conclusion, especially since this is the oldest known manuscript of this passage of Scripture. And it really, when this was sort of revealed, people were quite upset. No, that can't be true. Well, in Walid's book, he takes a look at what is really a problem for people who are totally focused on the issue of 666. He says on page 369, he says, if you accept all the evidence I presented regarding Islam being the Antichrist, then this symbol must be understood by the language of Islam, Arabic. In light of this, it's possible that the Apostle John, while receiving his divine revelation, did not see Greek letters, but instead was supernaturally shown Arabic words and Islamic symbols. And so let's go back and take a look at what is believed to be what is written there. And we'll take a look at the Codex Vaticanus, one of the oldest complete codexes of the Bible, written in about 350 AD. So it is an ancient manuscript. And if you look at the center symbol, you'll notice that it is different in shape to the ski letter that's used there. And if we read it in Arabic and look at these as Arabic symbols, the first symbol is bismal, which is translated in the name of. And the next letter is Allah, in the name of Allah. The third symbol are 2 crossed swords, which are traditionally represented as being associated with Islam because it is the religion of submission, Islam, submission. In fact, if you take those symbols and lay them as it would be written in Arabic, you have in the name of Allah, followed by 2 crossed swords. And it is Walid's conjecture, and he does not sell this hard, but it is an interesting way to conclude this session, that if you look at that and recognize that when the soldiers of Islam take up the name of Allah, they take that banner and put it on their forehead and on their right hand. So they are taking the name of Allah on their forehead and their right. So coincidence? We'll see. In fact, he would offer this alternate way of translating Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding decide who the multitude of the beast is. For it is the multitude of a man, that is Muhammad. His multitude are in the name of Allah. Now, provocative, disturbing, but when you consider the fact that the purpose of Islam is to dominate the world, and they will do so ultimately through the Black Flag Army, and you will see this emerging more and more and more in the world. We are the Black Flag's army. The uniting factor will no longer be by the flags of nations, but the flag of the Mahdi, who once they have unity, an ecumenical movement within Islam, and see that their true domination will come by following their leader. You can see how that scenario plays very well into the end time scenario as it relates to the Islamic expectation of the Antichrist. So let's close with prayer.